Okay, Rod, 2-0 win over Braintree into the semi-finals of the Essex Senior Cup. You must be delighted, surely.
Yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. I thought it was a good game, to be honest. I thought both teams went out there and looked to win the game, which is good. As I said, it's a cup that I respect and I'd like to do well in. I think Braintree, to be fair, a lot of speculation about they were coming with, like the under-21s or whatever. But there's quite a few players out there that I recognise tonight, especially the centre half, Dean Ashton. Listen, I thought it was a tough contest until we got the goal. I didn't think they had. I didn't think both keepers had to work as hard as they probably should have done. But I just felt when we got the opportunity with the header, put us 1-0 in, and after that, I don't think they really come at us. And to get the penalty and close the game off at 2-0 was really pleasing.
And then at 1-0 in the lead, we had Ross Fitzsimons make that incredible save to keep us in it, didn't he?
Yeah, Ross done well. He's keeping clean sheets now, which is really important. I felt we looked quite secure as a back five. To the end there, I think we went 2-0 up and let them in a couple of times, which is a bit disappointing. But overall, I thought, as a back five, we played quite well. Don't think we started off that great. I don't think we get the wide players in enough. But overall, second half I thought was better. I thought we got the ball down. I thought Kane Ainsman looked really bright in the second half as well. Really pleased for Porter to get on the end of that because he's been out for now probably 4 or 5 weeks. So it's his first 90 minutes back. But there was a lot of them out there tonight that hadn't kicked a ball for a long time. So as people say about, you're going to go with your squad. This is a squad I've got, and as far as I'm concerned, it's Chelmsford City as a squad. And tonight it was pleasing that I could give some of them 90 minutes, which gives me a little bit of backup and a bit of an headache for Saturday. So that's what the game's all about. We've had a terrific news today as far as getting Tranmere away. So I think even with that, a lot of the players want to be a part of it. And tonight I thought they put in a good shift and realised that they've got an opportunity and a chance to get that.
Yeah, and Sean Jeffers, he hasn't been on the score sheet as much recently, but today he got back on the score sheet, and it must be good to see him getting back into scoring ways.
Yeah, I mean, Sean had a tough game tonight because obviously, the boy Dean, John Ashton has played around, and to be fair, even their fullbacks are both very experienced. And we just felt tonight that he sort of one-on-one. He was trying to hold the ball up, but he wasn't really getting in behind them a lot. But he kept working hard, kept persevering, and he went on a great run just there and got himself in the box, and it was a stonewall penalty. So after that hard work, I suppose he deserved to step up and take it, which I needed him to do that, and I needed him to bury it because he has gone for a little bit of a drought, only our last 4 games or so. But for goal scorers, it's so important to put the ball in the back of the net, whether it's a penalty or whatever. And he managed to, brush himself down and go up and put the ball beyond the keeper. So, no, we was pleased with that. I think 2-0, I think it's probably a fair result. And I think all round, a lot of there be some tired legs in there. I think you have to sort of look at Mickey Splain tonight. I thought was tremendous. He hasn't played for best part of probably nearly 3 months. I would think the time he left Lowestoft and the time he's been with us and we've had to get him signed. So I thought he done excellent. I thought Bushy yet again was excellent tonight. Danny Planchet's been out for best part of a month, 5 weeks. So, people say about moving the squad about. That was an important run for them players tonight because they really needed to sort of get some cobwebs out of him, open the lungs up and get back to sort of winning games of football. So I think the squad that you put aside, we put out tonight was really, really done well considering the fact that a lot of them hadn't played for quite a long time.
And next up is a very big game for Clarets. We have to travel to Ebbsfleet. They're above us in the league, but it's only 3 points. You must be hoping that we can put pressure on them and the league leaders with a result.
Yeah, going to Ebbsfleet's always a tough game. I mean, they're glittered with great players down there, and they're a good side. And it's always tough to go over to Kent and get a result out of there. So, hopefully we had a little bit of luck against Dartford over there on Saturday. So I hope that continues. But we know it'll be a tough game, and it is a 6-pointer now. We have to say it is because we can't afford them to take too much ground on us if they do beat us, and vice versa. They're going to be looking to try and make sure that we don't win the game Saturday. So it was so important for me tonight to rest quite a few players, and that's what I've done, and it's worked out well for us. Touch wood. Hopefully we've had no injuries. A little bit bothered when Splain went through there and he put a block tackle in at the end and looked like he pulled up with his hammy a little bit, but he says he's okay. So yeah, we'll have to go there. Obviously we've got Bushy suspended, so it's nice to get Mickey in the fold tonight. But we know it'll be a tough game, but like last Saturday, there's no give-me's. We'll go there. Yet again, I need a big crowd there again because I think they played a massive part of getting us over the line on Saturday. And where the club's situated now, if the supporters don't want to come out and watch us at the minute, then I don't suppose I'm ever going to get them out. Because as far as I'm concerned, I mean, even tonight we've had nigh on 5,500 here tonight, which I think for an Essex Cup game on a Monday night, I think that's a great crowd. So we need the crowd to keep coming out, keep supporting us, keep cheering us on, and we'll try and do as best we can on the pitch. So I need a big crowd there Saturday, and as I say, and hopefully. Get behind us, and who knows, we might get another result in Kent this weekend.
Okay, thanks, Rod.
Cheers.